Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time. If you're new here, my name is Erin, and I love to yap about perfume. Today, I have a perfume haul because I've purchased quite a lot of fragrances recently, so I figured I would share them with you guys. These are probably going to be a lot of 10 out of 10s, I already know it. And some of these are new releases, some of these are not. Actually, one of them is a new release. The other four are not. They've been around for some time. These are actually, well, one of them is not a blind buy. 1, 2, 3 of them are blind buys. The other 2 I've smelled before. So yeah, let's get into it. The first one I want to start with is the new release. This is Jeroboam Kun Amo. I still have it in the box, so we're going to open it up. This is supposed to be pear and not ambergris. Forgot what the notes were. I had to go look them up on my computer. I knew it was a molecule that I really love in fragrances. Ambroxan. So there's pear, ambroxan, some other molecule, a couple other molecules, woody notes, and musk. So it's described as a chypre fruity fragrance. But I love pear. And this is a house that I've been wanting to get more fragrances from because I only have one. I have Gozo, which I really, really like. And I heard they were releasing a pear and ambroxan scent. And I said, sign me up. And I just got the 30 ml bottle. And this is an extrait. I think, if not all, most of their scents are extraits, which of course is great. Here's the little bottle. She's very cute. And I feel like now, because we're kind of transitioning to fall here soon, I don't want to purchase as many like fruity, lighter scents. So I want some stuff with some strength. Ooh, yeah, wow. That's fantastic. I'm using that word a lot today. Some of my other videos, I'm like, yeah, that's fantastic, fantastic. It's the word of the day. This is, yeah, you're hit with pear. This is like, boom, pear in the beginning. Really nice. Like, oh my God, if you love pear, you will absolutely love this. This is really good. Like, you really get the entire pear with this scent. Like, you smell the skin, you smell the juice, you smell the stem, but it's absolutely delicious. And the ambroxan just adds this projection to the fragrance. I always love ambroxan because it's so hard to describe. I love ambroxan in a fragrance because I feel like it really does give it projection. Like, some of my favorite fragrances are heavy ambroxan scents. And when you just like throw it in there, it just like adds a little bit of that umph, you know, like to a fragrance. It just gives it that like, it like supercharges a fragrance. That's what I'm going to say. It supercharges a fragrance, and it adds this like musky skin scent, like ooh, you know what I mean? It's just really, really good. This is fantastic. I might like this better than Gozo. I feel like so far, Jeroboam, what I've noticed from their scents, they have impact, like very strong impact. They know how to deliver. They know how to announce themselves. They really do stand out. And you do, like, you can tell that this is an extrait for sure. Like, this isn't just a, oh, hi, a little whisper of a scent. This is a, boom, I'm here, hello. That's this type of scent. I don't know if I would say this is like a chypre fragrance. Maybe, yeah, I guess so. This is really good. I need to continue to grow my collection. This just proves my point that Jeroboam is a fantastic fragrance house. Kun Amo, this is a really, really nice release. If you love pear, please get your nose on this. This gets a 10 out of 10 for me. Now, I haven't worn it yet, but I just know that this is going to perform very well. Very, very happy with this blind buy purchase. Next fragrance we have, I've had a sample of this for a long time, and Maison Crivelli is one of my favorite fragrance houses of all time. This is Oud Maracuja, and this is, it's a fruity oud scent. Probably one of the strongest fragrances I've ever put my nose on. I have already opened this because I just wanted to look at the bottle the other day. And the packaging with all their fragrances is just beautiful. Oh my God, I can even, oh, I sprayed the card. That's why I can smell it. Here's the bottle. Now, this is not a beginner oud fragrance, I will say that. You really have to like oud when you wear this fragrance. So it's passion fruit and it's oud. I'm sure there's some other notes in here as well, but that's literally the majority of the fragrance. And the oud in here is funky. It is very funky, and it is probably some of the strongest oud I've smelled in a fragrance. It smells like pure oud in here. It's a bomb. It's a nuclear bomb, but with that passion fruit, it really just sweetens it, makes it so fruity. This is, I would say, maybe a little bit more masculine leaning, but I do love a masculine scent, and I love an oud scent, and this is perfect for really any season, I would say. I wouldn't wear it in the direct heat, but like a summer night, yeah, this is your girl. I wore my sample of this when I went to Aix-en-Provence in Italy back in February when it was quite cool and chilly. And this performed very well. I layered it with Indecent Cherry by Born to Stand Out. Fantastic combo if you really want to pack a punch, if you know what I mean. This is just like, I really don't need to say anything else about this fragrance. Everyone knows what it is by now. It's probably one of the best from the house. This is my fourth from them. I actually have another one that I'm going to be talking about in this haul. I also would love to add Ombre Chromatique. I have a sample of that and I've been testing it again for the past couple days. Stunning fragrance. It's kind of like a fruity, woody scent, but just in an unexpected way. The way he creates fragrances to me is like, I don't know, it's just like something I love. I love his creations. Everything that goes behind, everything he does is just magnificent. This to me will be more of a special occasion fragrance when I want to like really be my most powerful and impactful self. I'm going to pick this up. Yeah, this is not for the faint of heart, but if you love oud, like, and I'm really saying you have to love oud. This is a must-have to own. Next one, we have the second Maison Crivelli fragrance. This is Iris Malikhân, and this gets a lot of hype. And I think this is part of like their, this is an eau de parfum. The other line, which I have, all of my Maison Crivelli fragrances are part of the Extrait line. So this is my first from the EDP line, but nonetheless, I know this is going to be absolutely stunning. I've just heard people get like crazy compliments with this. It's like a very wearable, sophisticated, like vanilla-y kind of scent. Ooh, I also like how my juice is quite dark and I can smell it already. Let's see if the notes are in this card. No, they're not. So I really couldn't remember what this one had. Let's see, we have Cypress, Mastica, which I don't know what that is, Incense, Iris Butter, Purple Petals, Mimosa, Ink, Amber, Leather. I think that's it. They're like, it's like written in a poem on the back kind of, so it's kind of hard to decode what you're reading. But I'm pretty sure this juice is pretty dark for this fragrance. I think it typically comes lighter. Obviously, like with the vanilla, like as it ages, it gets darker. So anytime I purchase a vanilla fragrance and it comes aged properly, I'm extra happy. So, and I love the size of this bottle. Let's give this a smell. I have a sample of this and I can't remember when I've smelled it before. I know I have, and I know I liked it, but it's kind of like resurfaced. And I was like, you know what, maybe I should just get a bottle. Yeah, this is a very, I remember it now because it wasn't a love at first sniff for me, but people say you have to wear it and you have to let it sit on the skin. And I don't even know if I've done a wear test with this yet. And here I go purchasing a big bottle of it. But it opens very green. It's like a very green chypre forward fragrance. You do get that incense in here. This does need to dry down because the vanilla is like way far in the background, like really far back there. And I hope this does well on my skin. We're gonna see. Yeah, this is gonna be, I will say, probably a little bit of a challenge for me to get on board with, but I know once I do, I'm going to love it. That's just like sometimes how the best fragrances for you come through, at least for me. Like a lot of my favorite fragrances aren't loves at first sniff. So I think this one might be that. Yeah, it still hasn't fully developed yet, but I hope I don't regret purchasing this. We'll see. We'll see, because right now I'm not so sure. Everyone raves about this though. Like every time I hear someone talk about it, they rave about it. And it's actually quite, for some reason in my mind, I was thinking this was going to be a minimal, quiet luxury, vanilla-ish, like elevated vanillic scent, but it's really not that. It's green, it's powdery, it's incensey. Yeah, it's just very, very different, but it does smell very high class and very wealthy. And I love to smell like that. So we're gonna try this on the skin. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm really hoping and putting it out there that I'm going to love this and I'm going to fall in love with it after I start to wear it. So yeah, Iris Malikhân. Okay, next fragrance we have is Ananda by Micallef. This has become one of my favorite houses. I think I mentioned it on my last video. I basically love every single fragrance that they have. And this one was actually not love at first sniff for me, but I started wearing my sample the past few days and I love, absolutely love to wear it fresh out of the shower before I go to bed. And I'm not saying that this is gonna be my nighttime scent. It might be, but it just smells like, oh my God, in the bottle. It just smells like you took the best and most luxurious everything shower and you just like, and you live in like this beautiful white opulent house or like this penthouse in the clouds, and it's just in the bottle. I mean, come on. It's just absolutely stunning. Absolutely like, who doesn't? It's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And Micallef to me will always have some of the best bottles because this is, hello. And the box too, like, comes in this little pillow, just gorgeous. And I actually also have a sample of Ananda Nectar, which I think is the one I've been wearing. And I've just grown to love it so much. It smells fantastic. Let me spray this one. I don't even really remember what the notes are in here. Yeah, this one and the Nectar version are virtually the same. I think the Nectars, if I remember correctly, are just a little bit stronger, like have a little bit more strength, maybe a little bit more oil concentration. It's clean, it's musky, it's floral, it's kind of honeyed a little bit. I don't know if there's a honey note in here, but it has this sweetness, like this pillowy, kind of honeyed sweetness to it. This works for fresh out of the shower if you want to smell like the most luxurious shower there is on the face of this earth. This is what that smells like to me. effortless clean girl energy. Like that's what you get with this. This obviously will do better in the spring and the summer, especially on those really hot days. But if you just want to smell clean, like, you know, sometimes you wear fragrances and you're like, today I want to smell cleaner and just more pleasant and easier to wear. That's exactly what my thought process was in purchasing this. Easy to reach for, clean, but still present and still makes an impact, but not too much. You know, you're not overdoing it. Yeah, this doesn't get talked about enough. I know it's one of their older releases, but it really is beautiful. It's a little bit powdery too. I eventually want to own everything from the house. Hypnotic Musk is one of my favorites, if not my favorite from the brand, but this might be a close second. Yeah. Ananda by M. Micallef. And last but not least, we have a fragrance from Reinvented. This is called Sacred Bond. I've seen this fragrance all over Perfume Talk and YouTube, and I've been wanting to get a Reinvented perfume for a long time. And it was between this one and Lucid Dream, the red one. I almost purchased that one because that's like a fruity oud scent, and I love that. But I heard this one is a little bit more wearable and maybe a little bit more sweet. So I wanted to try this one first, see if I like it. The bottle is absolutely stunning. The images online and even this video probably aren't going to do it justice. It's really high quality glass. Like the printing on here and the cap is really, really nice too. These are very well made. All right, let's give her a smell. I want to say that there's like maybe some cotton candy in here or like some fruit, like, ooh. Oh, this reminds me of Exance. They had a booth at the show and I stopped by. I don't remember if I smelled this one or not. I must have because this smells familiar. And I wasn't like the biggest fan at first, but when you're at a show like that, you're smelling everything all the time for hours on end. So your nose gets very confused and it's kind of hard to differentiate between what you're smelling, like what you don't like, what that smells like. So I didn't really give them enough time at the show, but next year I will. Yeah, this is very fruity. It's like a fruity, woody scent, musky. It's not groundbreaking DNA, but it's like a twist on your fruity, like your classic fruity, woody fragrances. It reminds me of something, but I can't put my finger on it. It has that like berry type of scent to it. And these are also extracts, which is nice. This is quite strong. I had to check the notes on my computer because I wanted to make sure I was correct. So you do have some raspberry in the top, which was that berry that I was pulling. And then you also have some florals in the mid. So you have gardenia, jasmine, rose. And then in the base, you have some saffron. You have caramel, which is giving it that sweetness. Musk. Also do have some vanilla. You have a little bit of sandalwood, and then you have some amber in here. So not a groundbreaking DNA, but it's different. It's not your average fruity, floral, sweet scent. It has a twist to it. And I think it might be that raspberry. The raspberry in the top really gives it like this tartness. It's juicy, it's red, but it's mellowed out by that caramel and the musk and the white florals in the middle. This is really nice. I think this is definitely signature scent worthy. And I think you could probably wear this year round because it is so strong. And it kind of hits like all of those categories. Yeah, this is really nice. I think this is a successful blind buy. I might purchase Lucid Dream next because I think that would be good. And I think it would be really, really nice for fall and winter. So yeah, Reinvented Sacred Bond. All right, guys, that was today's haul. I think it was pretty successful. I need to like cool it with purchasing fragrances for a minute. I actually have a couple more coming in the mail, which I'll do some more videos on. But if you have any of these, let me know in the comments below which one's your favorite, or if you have any more from the houses mentioned in the video, let me know in the comments as well. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Please subscribe, like the video. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.